Hey everyone, I hope you guys are all doing well today. This is Arcane1122. Thank you very much for watching the video. And in this video, I am going to make a quick tips and tricks video, a beginner's guide to getting a grip on the grapple hook. Now, I love the grapple hook, but I've seen a few comments around saying that they're not too familiar with it, they struggle a little bit with it. So I thought I would give a few tips and tricks on what to do. So let's first start out with the loadout that I use. Let's have a look. So loadout number 7. So here it is. So first of all, we're not going to have any long gun. The reason why we're not going to have any long gun is because this is going to be a hook strike loadout only. I like to call this the strike loadout. So we're going to start off with this gun. Right, the only reason why I've got this gun on is because, first of all, I'm not even going to use any gun in the loadout anyway, or in the match. So this is a free gun. The reason why it's got one loadout point there is because I had one loadout point left, and I just basically wanted to use it, so I just added on a booster. But ignore these two because it's not about these two. Right, third of all, I'm going to use a grenade because I love grenades. I think they're great to get multiple downs. I'm used to using them. I'm getting good at using them as well. They do take a bit of practice getting the accuracy, but overall, I think the grenade is the best gear in the game, my opinion. But we're going to be using grenade. Not only that, we've only got the hook strike to use anyway, so the more downs we can get, the better. For sidekicks, right, sidekicks are a bit complicated. I like to use the brute sidekick for just distraction only. So the brute sidekick is going to be there for distraction. I can run around and flank and get my hook strikes or my grenade kills. So brute sidekick's going to be for that. If you're used to using any other sidekick, please feel free, because it's not really about the sidekicks and gears. It's going to be what I'm going to get onto in a minute. But before that, again, the hunter is actually pretty good. I'm still getting used to it, but once you let that thing go, it grabs them, and you can. It is pretty good. It is pretty good. I was just playing around with it just before I started the video actually, and it does work out well. It's great for a distraction as well, so it's got multiple advantages. It's got the distraction, so you can flank around, and it also grips your targets, so you can give them a nice good whack round the head. And we're not going to use any other purchasable. Right, here are the main 3 perks we are going to get down and using in this loadout to help you on your way to getting your hook strikes. Excuse me. So here is the first one, Brawler 3. By the way, this is a 26 loadout point loadout, so you need them all. Look at Brawler 3 for a start. Quick recovery time after whiffing a charged melee attack. That comes into a huge advantage if you're not using this. Not only that, after downing an enemy with a charged melee attack, your next charge is faster, so it charges faster, so that is just dangerous. Not only that, you're getting your gears faster as well, so you need Brawler 3 on. After Brawler 3, we've got Stealth 3. Now Stealth 3 is really good because you can't be marked by anything. You don't come on the spawn, you can't be marked by sidekicks, even the staff as well. If you want to substitute this, you can, but it really works out to getting a good flank. I would really recommend this. But what I recommend the most is Ghost 2. Ghost 2 combined with any of these two is brilliant, because not only are you quiet and they can't hear you, your charge melee is silent as well. Now in game, you will see that you actually hear the melee attack, and that is what actually can. You'll see a few clips later on as well, but that is what can get you out of the way of a melee attack. So this, on a good flank, they will not see you coming. Now people do say they don't see you on a flank anyway when you're stealthy, but when you're going for your hook strikes, they won't hear it as well. You'll have a really huge advantage on getting multiple downs from a flank from behind your pursuers with Ghost 2. So that is the loadout, and let's see if I can give you any other tips. Let's do this. Okay, so what you don't want to be doing firstly is charging your melee from a mile off. You look like a douche, you run around looking like a noob, and you're going to end up missing, and you're going to get punished for it, like you're going to see in the second clip over here. Number one, I can see him charging it. Number two, I've got plenty of time to move out of the way and with my own melee. I do miss the first one, but I do manage to get the second one in there. So it will cost you. I will give advice on what to do on my third tip. My second tip though is using the corners. Using the corners goes to a huge advantage. Number one, it gives you time to charge. Number two, they don't see it coming for a start, and as you all know, it is silent, so they're not going to hear it, they don't see it. It gives you time to charge it up, and the element of surprise is just too beast. As you can see here, we're going for the first one, and then we're going to whip our second one here, and I see Alina coming through the doors there. What you really want to be doing though, and this is the third and main tip, you want to be getting as close as possible. You don't want to be far out coming in. You want to try and get as tight as possible using the corners, and then just going in for the square prompt, which is a 360 square prompt, so it's going to be really nice. Another example of the corner here. I get lucky in that one, but I do manage to get time, and this one's hilarious, by the way. He has no idea, and he knocks him right in. Have a go, have a swim, my friend. So one more example here, using the corner, element of surprise. We're gonna go in there. He has no idea. Number one. Number two, I can whiff a second time. It's gonna be faster, and we take the down there. Here, by the way, I just pretend I don't see him. I honestly pretend I don't see him, giving me time to charge. He is in no man's land, and I will take the down. Here is a really good example of getting a first hook strike, getting the second hook strike, and using that as bait. So again, I'm moving in tight, really tight here. Because what you want to be doing is you want them to waste their blind fire. They're going to blind fire when they get that close, and you going in a circular motion will be able to let them waste their blind fire, and when the time comes to reload, you move in with the hook strike. Here I shouldn't have really won that, to be honest with you, but that's one of the disadvantages, or what people complain about the grapple hook, but I managed to get a second down. And that is what you want to be doing, is you want to be getting in such positions where you've got 1 to 2 or 3 maybe pursuers, and because that is where your brawler is going to play into advantage, as you can see in this clip here. So we get 1, we get 2. I want to move out the way, get time to get my whiff out again, and whiff that son of a bee. Here is a really good example of how close you want to be. So that's the first one there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to figure out where my opponent is. Not too sure at the moment. Now I've realized where he is, and I'm going to come in there again. Keep close. As you can see, they're wasting the blind fire. I do manage to get down though, but I get lucky with the Chintamani stone, and we'll use this as an advantage. Element of surprise again. That's 3 hook strikes now, and it's going to continue here. We're going to move in. I can see the opponent coming in again. Use the corner, close range to my advantage, and get the hook strike there. And that is basically it, to be honest with you. That is all the advice I can give you. Any questions, leave them in the comments. If you have any tips yourself, leave them in the comment section below. Please leave a like and a comment. And feedback is much appreciated, and until next time, I shall leave you with this awesome clip. Take care, guys. Thank you very much for watching the video.